Hello. Hello, everybody. What's going on? Hi, hi. Oh, hi. There's someone. What's going on? How are you having a nice Sunday so far? I was able to recharge a little bit from tonight. But yeah, if I sound a little bit tired, it's because I was up until 6 a.m. I'm trying to erase the memories of what happened between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. So yeah, but yeah, I quite forget. I'm very forgetful. No, yeah. Frustrating night, but I think I recharged. Nice. That sounds menacing. Yeah. Yeah, I watched football and I did not have a lot of fun. Let's just say it like that. But I had a lot of fun for the first half of the game, and then the second half of the game was really bad. Really bad. Anyways, let's not talk about football. So we're continuing Master of Orion. But how was your Sunday so far? What did you do? Oh, my birthday. No, my birthday was nice. My birthday was nice. Yeah, I set up the Letterboxd account, so I got to write about some great movies. That was really fun. I don't think I'll update it a lot. Just like occasionally, I don't watch that many movies. But like occasionally I might update it if I really have something to say about a movie. But I just wanted to give some recommendations out, and it's just kind of a fun way to to get to write about some movies. All right, and you wrote your thesis and had a shower. Nice. That sounds very productive. Sounds way more productive than my Sunday so far. I still have some chores to do, so I might not stream that long today, but we'll see. All right. Okay. So we're continuing Master of Orion. I did think about it if I wanted to play something else first, or if I wanted to continue my Master of Orion series. But yeah, I'm still working on one video about Master of Orion, and then I want to do kind of a follow-up video on that. So I was like, I need more footage and more input, inspiration for that follow-up video. So we're just continuing Master of Orion, and I thought, all right, we're doing the standard options again. Alright, and I thought we might play the Klackons, because they're a fun race, and I don't actually play them that lot, because I don't think their race trait is that interesting, but they are a cool race, and after the Martian game, I really wanted to play a race that's a little bit more economy focused again. So yeah, we're playing the Klackons. Let's go to our secondary screen. Let's look in the manual. Our trusty manual screen that I always forget to change. Alright, let's see what the manual has to say about the Klackons. Where are the Alright, here we go. Klackons are a large ant-like race with an extremely ordered society. Each individual is born to serve a single purpose and does so without question. As a result, the Klackons are mobilized into an industrious society where each unit of population produces double the output of other races. The Klackons bonus is cumulative with planetology bonuses. Klackons excel in quickly making productive new colonies. So yeah, so the Klackons, so each factory, I think it's just each factory counts double. No, each unit of population. I'm sorry. So each unit of population doubles the production. It's quite similar to the Mekla, but the Mekla you can build more factories, which also means better production, but also, well, you have to build more factories. The Klackons are way faster and more efficient in that way. But they don't have the high ceiling that the Meklas have. But yeah, the quick production is really strong. The Klackons are one of the best races in the game. And also maybe the easiest to play together with the human. I think the humans and the Klackons are the best beginner races. Let's also look at alright, our technologies is we're excellent in construction and poor in propulsion. Alright? I mean, excellent in construction makes sense, right? With the production heavy. And let's also look at the diplomacy. Yeah, okay. So unease with the Kalia, unease with Martians, and then base. No, wait. Oh, sorry, I looked at the wrong. Usually unease, Darlock, Sacros, Liquor. Okay, let's look at this again when we actually know which races are in the game. All right, so we're playing the Klackons. Yeah, they're the ant-like aliens. I guess we're going with red because they're red. We can name our leader Kikitiki, but Kikitik. I'm thinking of some ant ant related. What's the protagonist's name of A Bug's Life? I wanna look that up. Wait a second. My favorite movie, A Bug's Life. Oh, Anthony, that's awesome. I like that. Oh, it's Flip. No, it's close. It's Flick. At least Letterboxd says the name is Flick. But I think Anthony is a fun name. Oh wait. No. Oh shit. Sorry, I did not want to start that. Let's restart that. I clicked on the wrong button. No, now I clicked on green. What? Oh my god. Okay. This is starting off really well. So we get ant honey. All right. Okay. If you have some good bug-related planet names or something, you can put them in, and then we can rename our home planet. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna pour myself some tea. All right. And then I can already see there are some stars very close to us. Okay, so as always, we first look at the map and we see what other aliens are in the game, and also look at just where we are on the map. So we're in the bottom left corner, very much in the corner. All right, and we have the Klackon, Borathi, Mekla, Martian, Silicoid, and Silas. So we have silicoids in the game. I think this is the first game where there are silicoids. I don't think the other two games had silicoids. So silicoids, just very quickly, they're the weirdest race in the game. They can land on any planet they want. So normally, this is we've talked about this in the last games as well, but just as a recap, so there are a bunch of hostile planets, right? Where you need specific technology to land on them. Well, the silicoids just ignore all of this. They can just land on anything. So they expand so quickly. And often just like take over big parts of the map. So you always have to watch out for them. This is very important to keep in mind. And it really changes the dynamic of the game. All right, the rest. So what did I say again were the relations? So Bulrathi is neutral. Martian is unease. Mekla is neutral. Sidon is also neutral. Okay, no, so we get the Bulrathi and the Martians in this map, both war-focused races, so we have to watch out for that. Right. If I have to guess, the Silicoid and probably the Mekla are the two most dangerous races, but we'll see. Okay, and let's just look at where the yellow stars are. So again, just as a recap, you can only start the game on yellow stars. So you can kind of look at where yellow stars are and try to guess a little bit where the other species might be. So there's one right here. Let's hope there's nobody here, because then we're very clustered in. There's a big cluster of yellow stars here, so there are probably like at least 2 of the computers are in this cluster, maybe more, maybe even 3 or 4. One might have started on one of these 2 planets, okay, and then one is like right over here. So we need to scout out and see if there's somebody here. That's the most important. This is also important to see if somebody's here. Then we can kind of like assume, I'm gonna assume that there's somebody on one of these 2 planets. So let's try to just see what like the planets are. Okay, so we have a blue planet 1 parsec away. That's quite rare to have stars so close to each other, and this might be 2 parsecs. Yeah, so we have, and this is 3 parsecs. Okay. So we have 3 stars that are immediately in our colony ship ranges. That's quite good. Oops. So blue stars often have hostile planets, so we might not be able to land on here. I'm still gonna send the colony ship immediately here because it's just gonna be there in 1 turn. And it would be really good to have a colony like in turn 2. Okay, the other 2 scouts, how far is this away? 7. Okay, so our starting range with starting range with colony ships is 3, and then our starting range with scouts is always 6, because scouts can fly further. So 7 parsecs is too far. So we can go here. Okay, this is too far. This is 4 parsecs. This is less than I thought. Okay. So we have like this part that we can kind of scout out. So I definitely want to have a scout on this one, because if there's somebody starting here or here, they might come to this planet. And then let's also put one up here. And then later we can send more scouts here. Okay. Right, okay, so our starting planet, again, always population 100, which is a big planet. So max population 100. So the max population is 100. And we start with 40, like, actual population. And we're just building up factories to build up our production. All right, let's go to the next turn. Let's see what this planet is. All right, it's a 45 max population planet. It's small, but it's not terrible. You know, we take those, obviously. least it's not hostile. Yeah, so turn 1, new colony. That's really good. Alright. I'm just gonna keep the base names for now. Yeah, if you have funny suggestions, put them in the chat. But we can also play with the base names for now. Okay. Yeah. So we immediately put some population over there. Let's put 5 million. Yeah, just put some population to the new the hill. We can make it the hill. Let's put some population to the hill. Yeah, to kind of jumpstart the production here. Okay. All right. And let's do like 5 million more. For a bigger planet, I would do 15 million population transport, but for 45 planet, I think 10 million is fine. And then Kaldan can also build up. Okay, we got another small but habitable planet. That's okay. That's fine. And let's see what this planet is. Okay, so it's Inferno. And marmalade sandwich or soda can. That's funny. I'm pretty sure marmalade sandwich is way too long, but maybe just sandwich. Soda can. I mean, if we're going by that, we can also do like trash can or something. Like that could be maybe our capital, like trash can. Okay. So Inferno means we cannot land on this until we have the technology. And now it's like we really have to hope that the silicoids are not like in the range, because the silicoids could just land on this and get this rich planet. So rich planet means production is doubled, which is really strong. So even though it's a small planet, the rich bonus makes it a really strong planet. And yeah, we just need to hope the silicoids are not close to us, because they will snack that planet away. Okay. Yeah, let's build some more scouts. Well, oh wait, we have the bugged designs, right? Yeah, okay. So again, there's a bug in this game where the base designs are more expensive than if you design literally the same ships. So yeah, this is a scout. And this costs 8 BC, 8 Bitcoin. And let's also design a colony ship. Colony base. All right. So nothing fancy, it's just the same designs. Yeah, see, and our Scout 2 costs 8. And it's literally the same ship. So yeah. It's just a bug. Okay. So how many scouts do we need? So we have 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is now also in range because we got this planet. That's so good. So that's 4. Out of range, out of range, out of range. Out of range. Okay. So let's build 4. Yeah, and you can also already see the Klackon production. Like with other races, I would have to spend like all of my production into ships to build a few scouts in the early game. With the Klackons, I only need to spend like a third of my production, and I can keep building industries. Also, what's good about the Klackons is that our production is doubled, but our economy spending doesn't get too high. This is a big problem with the Mekla, because the more factories they have, the more factories that you have, the more you are polluting your planet, and you need to spend this eco bar. So you have to spend part of your production to basically just keep your planet clean. So with the Mekla, you can build up a ton of factories, but obviously they're polluting your planet heavily, which is a big problem for the Mekla. And the Klackons, they have the better production, but their pollution isn't affected by it. So that makes the Klackons way more efficient than the Mekla. I think the Mekla are just the more fun race to play, because you can have these insane factories, insane amount of factories. But the Klackon are definitely the better production-oriented race. All right. So just put our scouts on all of these planets. And then we can also see what's on this yellow star. Yeah, I wanted to name our home Trash. All right. Okay. Okay, that's a good planet. Population 75 max. That's a nice size. So the maximum a planet can be is 120, but that's extremely rare. Like normally, everything that's like 100 is like a really good planet, and then 75 is like it's a good planet, not a great planet, but a good planet, and habitable, which is the most important thing. So we already we're building up way more factories than we have population. This is why it says maximum factories here. We're not actually at our factory maximum. So you can have 2 times the factories as the planet size. So the planet size is 100, so we can have up to 200 factories. So we can still build a lot of factories. The reason why it says max is because we only have 60 population. So we don't have enough population to basically man all of the factories. So what we're going to do is, I think for a few turns, I'm just gonna, well, I mean, I think I could build a colony. How long is a colony ship? 5. Oh my god, the Klackons are so good, man. I only have like half of the factories, and I'm already building a colony ship in like 5 turns. So I think I'm just building a colony ship, and during that time, our population will grow a little bit, and that will give us some more manpower for more factories. And I think it's just a little bit more efficient. And then we can also get this planet, which is a good planet. Yeah, let's do that, actually. I'm thinking of... okay, we're gonna put a little bit... We're just gonna put a little bit into technology. It's actually shortening the time a lot. By like a year. Yeah, I'm thinking of just seeing what the tech tree has. Okay, no, let's just build the colony ship. It's fine. Ah, okay. So Guardian attacks the Klackons. So we found Orion. It's very close to us. Okay. So yeah, Orion. This is the Orion Guardian. There's literally nothing we can do. We can't retreat. It's gonna snipe us. Pew. Okay. By scout. So yeah, it was this planet. Right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this planet is Orion. I'm definitely gonna forget about that and send more ships to their doom. But yeah, Orion, again, just as a reminder, it's the planet that this game is named after. It's the best planet in the game. It's size 120 and has a 4 times production. No, a 4 times research bonus. It's literally the only planet that can have a 4 times research bonus. It's an amazing planet, but, well, it's guarded by the Guardian, and the Guardian is really hard to defeat. So maybe in the late game, I do know some strats how to defeat the Guardian. So maybe in the late game, we can take this, but most of the time, it's not worth it to take Orion, which is a little bit sad. Because it's what the game is named after, but it's not that useful. Because the Guardian is really strong, and you have to put so many resources into killing him. And like with those resources, you can also just win the game in different ways. So that's why it's usually not worth it to go for him. Oh wait, no, this is I'm sorry. This is still going here. Okay, so this is Orion. Okay. The red planet. Okay. Okay, so the Barathi are here. So it's probably just a scout, yeah. Okay. And so now we see the scout blockades again. Because if the opponents don't have any weapons on their ships, they always retreat. It doesn't matter what your ship has. So we also don't have any weapons on our ship, but we can just move and make them retreat because the computer always retreats if it doesn't have weapons on their ships. So we make them retreat. Okay, it's no habitable planets. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna guess that the Barathi started here then. Yeah, it seems like the scout is retreating upwards. So the Barathi are probably maybe on this planet, but probably on this planet. So, and since this is non-habitable and this is Orion, and this one is very far away, we probably have to expand in like this area. Like there's no way for us to go upwards. Which is dangerous because again, this cluster probably has like a few other aliens on it, but right, yeah. So no habitable planets. Just there's no way to use this. Later Master of Orion games have ways to use star systems that have no planets, but this game doesn't. So this is literally just useless. Okay, so, all right. A growing population. Yeah. Yeah, see, if we don't spend the pollution tax, basically, it's gonna say waste, and that's not good. You never wanna have waste on your planets. Okay, so no computer on this planet. It's a decent planet, 70 population. Ocean is habitable. So it's range 6. It's not that easy to get there, but also not impossible. We just need a little bit more of propulsion research. But yeah, we can take this first, and then later, let's see if we can guard this planet. Okay, so there's our colony ship. Let's put it here. And let's continue building factories first. Okay. All right, build a new colony. All right, so soda can was the suggestion. Okay. All right. I'm just thinking. Yeah, I think for now, Mars bar. All right. We can do the next one. All right. Send some population. Can also send some population from the hill. Let's make sure that everything is clean. All right. Yeah, the industry is maxed here again because we sent some population away. 149. Okay. Yeah, let's open up the tech tree one turn. Again, since population is still growing, we don't need that many factories. And let's see what the tech tree has. Again, the tech tree in this game is randomized. That not every tech appears on the tech tree. And we don't know which ones appear and which ones don't. So ranges are pretty... So range 4 and range 5 are both not useful. We need range 6. Range 4 or 5 would just let us scout more planets, which isn't bad, but yeah, I mean range 4 is almost useless. Range 4, literally the only thing we could do with range 4 is like scout this planet. Range 5 would at least let us get our scouts to range 8. But yeah. Okay. So let's see what our tech tree has. Okay, deep space scanner is always good. Just lets you see further. I always like that. Reduced industrial waste 80 helps with your cleanup. That's good. Yeah, it's a decent construction technology. So class 2 deflector shields is always the first choice for force field technology. There is no other tech in this tree. Also here are the scientist ants, by the way. 9 deep space scanners. Yeah, so we can get to Deep Space 9. Okay, so we have, I think these are all of the planetology choices. So controlled barren, there are no barren planets in our vicinity, so we can skip that. Improved eco is also a waste cleanup technology. Since we have the waste cleanup 80% in construction, I think I'm gonna prefer improved terraforming +10, which lets us increase the size of our planets by 10 population points. So let's take that. Okay, we only got the choice between range 4 and range 5, so we're gonna go with the range 5. All right. Also, good weapon choices. Hand lasers is good for ground combat, and I always like how cheap it is. Like hand lasers, it's only 160 research points, so it's really cheap. And it's just kind of always good to have. Yeah, let's just go with hand lasers. Just go with the cheap hand lasers. Okay, so here we have the screen where we can distribute our research. I think I'm just gonna leave it like this, to be honest. There is no tech that we really... maybe we can put a little bit more into propulsion. Well, propulsion research is poor for the Klackons, so it's gonna take longer for them, or for us, to get that. Again, it's not that I need range 5, I need range 6, but range 6 is in the next tree. So we're gonna do a very slight emphasis on propulsion. Just like 2 ticks from everything. Okay. So a little bit more into propulsion, so hopefully we can get to range 6 to get to this planet. Okay. Yeah, we're still at max industries because the Klackon production is so fast. So let's do another colony ship that we can get here. Okay. Yeah, it's the early game. You just kind of skip a lot of turns. Okay. Build more factories. Okay, so, and the hill has actually maxed out its factories already. So we are at 90 factories. Planet size 45. So we can just go into research. Well, our population is kind of small. And this population is... I'm thinking about just growing the population and then sending some population to the other planets. Kind of doing a little bit of like population control, right? I think that's worth it to do. Especially trash actually needs a few more population. All right. Okay, this is going up. Yeah. Okay, we're kind of stuck in our little corner here a little bit, so we probably won't meet another one of the computers for some time. But it's a decent start. We got a few planets. Did you want? Yeah, Mars bar. Yeah, it's a decent start. We got a few planets. We are being left alone. That's always good. The silicoids haven't taken over the entire galaxy yet. That can actually happen very quickly. All right, and now we're gonna put some population on Mars bar. Okay. Yeah, just grow that population, and then we're gonna also send some population to Sodakan. Okay, so trash has now reached max factories. So we're just gonna spend our production on research. So we're just researching for now. Yeah, and I wanted to send some population to Sodakan. Heyo, what up, sentient head? Are you having a nice Sunday? We're just getting started in this game. So we're kind of in our corner here, but we got a few planets, and we're playing the ant-like alien race. So that's why all of our planets are named after things where ants are having fun, right? So yeah, and ant. And we're just kind of building up our economy here. Not a lot has happened so far. Send more population to Soda Can from the hill. Yeah, just let it research. Right. Yeah, as you can see, we're in like this bottom part of the galaxy, and like up here we cannot expand upwards because this is guarded by the Guardian, and we cannot defeat the Guardian until like the very late game. And this just has no habitable planets. I don't even know why my scout is still on here. I don't think I can send it anywhere else. Okay, well. And the Bulrathi are like up here, so we really cannot go up. So we're just seeing if we can kind of expand like in this territory, which is gonna be a little bit hard because there are a lot of yellow stars here, so there's probably a lot of the computers are clustered here. Like I'm still thinking at least 2, but probably even like 3. But we'll see. Maybe we're lucky and we get left alone. Alright, so we get improved terraforming, +10. So we can increase the population of our planets. That's really good. I'm gonna do that manually. Again, a lot of planetology tech choices. So we can get controlled tundra or controlled dead, but there are no tundra or dead planet in our area. We really want controlled inferno, but controlled inferno is in the next tier of tech. So I usually wouldn't take improved terraforming +20 when we already got +10, but I don't really see any point in taking tundra or dead. Looks like a mantis. I think it's just a few different bugs that are a little bit squished together in this race. But the manual calls them ant-like, right? And the manual is always correct. I'm really thinking maybe we should take control dead because if we're scanning more planets, there might be some hostile ones. And there would be a little bit of a gamble. Especially if we want to get controlled inferno next. Okay, let's just do improved terraforming +20. All right. Colonel Antonin Dovchenko, Russian henchman from Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. My favorite movie character. And yeah, the mantis ant is the scientist ant is shredded. That's the scientist Klackon. We have to shorten that name, I think. I don't think that name fits with the character limit, but if we shorten the name a little bit, we can maybe. I mean, that would be more like our soldier Klackons, right? Okay, so we're terraforming. Oh, and sentient head for you. The Klackons trait is that they double the amount of production they do. So we can build stuff extremely quickly. All right, this one's building up industry first. So they, yeah, so we're really quick. Oh, and thank you for the happy birthday wish. Yeah, I had a lot of fun yesterday doing the Letterboxd account. Just write some short write-ups on some great movies. That was really fun. Oh, he gets eaten in the movie. I've watched Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, but I can't say I remember every detail of that movie. Does he get eaten by ants? Okay. Where were we? Back to the game. Yeah. Okay. You get that. Makes sense. Okay. So this has so yeah, the terraforming is just done in one turn because again, production is just so strong. Yeah, let's grow the population up really quickly. Yeah, if we can terraform planets, there's a little plus sign on the population. And see, those have the terraforming already done, so there's no plus sign. But we're gonna terraform this later when we when the when the population is nearing the maximum. Okay. I think we can send even more population here. Okay. The hill can stay. Yeah, 105. Okay. And let's build yeah, because our planet size increased, so we can also build more factories. I always hate this because it just says max because we don't have max population, but I'm just gonna kind of guess it. So we need 20 factories. So let's just say, I don't know, it's like this or something. How much? Just put everything into this. Okay. Okay, same here. All right, this is building 10 factories per turn already. Okay, so it's news. Please, nothing bad. Okay. So we're already first in empire populations. That's not usually in the early game. You're always last in everything because the AI just cheats. But yeah, we're already first in population. That's actually really good. Yeah, the ants, they're spreading quickly. Okay. But yeah, we do again the news. Ooh, okay, the Cylon Empire is expanding quickly. That's also not that usual. Again, there's the silicoids are in the game, so usually the silicoids are the one that are colonizing everything really fast. Maybe they're a little bit behind. Yeah, the Cylons, they're the big brains, big brain aliens. Just as a reminder. So they might be a little bit of our rival in this game. Called Paul Rudd. We called the leader Ant Honey, like Anthony, but it's Ant Honey. But Paul Rudd would have also been good. Sadly, we cannot change the name of our leader once we started the game, but I mean, the name of the leader rarely shows up anyway, so. Okay. Right, so Trash is just researching. This only needs one more factory, so oh, whoops, no, put eco on clean. Right. All right, put the rest into research. And honey, yeah. Okay. Okay, we get hand lasers, let's see. Alright, ion cannon is a fun tech. I like ion cannon. Because you can put the heavy versions of ion cannons on your ships and they have more range, and that's actually kind of good. Though you can see there's a lot of gambling involved in the heavy versions. Because the normal versions are 3 to 8 damage, and the heavy versions are 3 to 15 damage. And obviously you can put less on your ships because they're heavy. So that means like potentially you deal more damage, but it's also very unreliable. But the longer range is kind of cool. It's just I don't think they're extremely good. It's just I think they're fun to use because more range in this game is always really fun. Ion cannon. Alright. My good buddy, my good pal. Okay. So Mars bar and soda can are still building up. Okay, let's put more, even a little bit more into propulsion because I really want range 6. Because we cannot expand if we don't have range 6. And we really need to take advantage of this nice start that we're having. Okay, so we are rolling on propulsion, so there's a 21% chance that we discover it now. Alright, there we go, range 5. Let's hope that range 6 is in our tech tree. It is! Okay, alright. Well, and we get inertial stabilizer, so no, we're gonna pick range 6 here, but maybe later we can backtrack to inertial stabilizer because the strat for defeating the Orion Guardian that I know uses inertial stabilizer, and inertial stabilizer is just a cool tech. But we're gonna get range 6. Alright, and yeah, heavily emphasize that so we can get range 6. Master of Oreo. Nice one. And hi Paula. Hi. We're still at just to recap for Paula very, very quickly, we're just kind of at the beginning of the game. We're playing the ant aliens. They're really good in production, so we've already built up a small empire. So we have these planets, and they're all named after places where you would find ants. So we're having a nice start, but yeah, we're down here in this corner of the galaxy, and we're kind of cornered a little bit right now. So I'm trying to get longer range for my ships, so we can actually take some of the planets here. Because we cannot go upwards because we cannot take these 2 planets, and there's an alien. There's a computer like right here, so we cannot expand up. We can only expand in this direction. So that's what we're trying to accomplish here. All right, so we're building. Let's build some scout. First of all, let's take this scout. This scout is at a non-habitable, so there are no planets in the star system, which means this is literally useless. There's nothing we can do here. So we're gonna take the scout away, put it here. And now with the range 8, with range 5, we can send our scouts up to range 8. So let's build some scouts. Okay, these are way too many scouts. Let's build some scouts here. Scout 2. So how many do I need? So, okay, so this one, I have the scout up there. So it's 1, that's out of range. 2, out of range. 3. Okay, really only 3, I think. Oh, this is also in range. But this was in range. Why didn't I go there? Okay, let's go there. Let's go here. Okay, so I think it's just 4. I think it's just like this belt of star systems. So let's build 4 scouts. All right, 4 scouts. This is coming up close to maxing factories. Let's terraform this planet so we can build even more factories. Okay, and this is still building up. Yeah, I'm thinking of just sending more population to Sodacan because it's growing so quickly. Yeah, because with the Klackons, the thing is, because they have such a good production, is they build factories faster than they grow the population to man the factories. So you can build more factories than you have population, but those factories will just not do anything because you don't have the population to man the factories, right? Because somebody has to work in the factories. So that means we have to do a little bit of like population shuffling around. It's a little bit annoying and micromanaging, but it's doable. All right. So here we have our scouts. Let's send them. They're gonna take a while, but maybe we're gonna meet some aliens by doing this. Doop, doop. 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 Okay. And this planet is range 6. This is why I wanted to have range 6 so badly. And it's a good planet. It's population 70 maximum, which is like a decent size. And it's habitable. And also it lets us expand out of our little corner here. I do like our little corner here. It's a good corner, but if we're stuck here, then we're gonna lose control very quickly. So we do need to expand outward and maybe meet some of the other races. Okay. Okay, so the Barathi are here again. I'm pretty sure the Barathi have their home planet here. So let's see if they actually colonized this. Yep, okay. So the Barathi have colonized this planet, so there is nothing we can do here. I mean, we can at least scan the planet. Okay. All right. So here we have the shredded scientist again. Mediterranean ant and just go crazy by themselves. I mean, they do be going pretty crazy. All right. So we get reduced industrial waste 80%, which is really good. It's just gonna make it cheaper for us to clean up the pollution on our planets. All right, so we only have one choice here, which is Duralloy armor. That's a good choice. Yeah, Duralloy armor is just you can put it on your ships to get more HP. And also in ground combat, it gives you a ground combat bonus. So that's really good. Always good to have. Okay, it's an ultra poor planet. So so production is cut to 1/3, which is really bad. We've had ultra poor planet in some other games, and where it's just you get the planet and it's just building factories for like basically the entire game. Like you cannot use this planet to produce anything. It's just useless. All right, let's pull our scout here. Okay. So yeah, so just as we thought, the Barathi are up here, so we cannot go up. So the Barathi, I'm keep saying that name. That's like the bear race. I mean, I love the races in this game, but they they weren't very creative. Most of the races is just like, oh, it's that animal but alien. So they're the bear race, and they have really good ground combat. So it's basically impossible to invade their planets. Not that we want to anyway, but even if we wanted to. Okay, there's Deep Space Scanner, so we see a little bit more. That's always good to have. Okay, only choice is ECM Jammer Mark II. I think that's bad. Let's. So I have the manual here. By the way, yeah, if you haven't seen that manual yet, I've showed it off before, but games back then were crazy. This is an 80-page manual that they just shipped with the game, and it's so detailed, and look at all of this stuff that's in here. I love this. Yeah, and also it has the full technology tree. So even the technologies that we skip, we can look up in the manual of the game. Yeah, so improved robotic. So this is the tier that we're in here. And the only choice we have is ECM Jammer Mark II, and we skipped on Improved Robotic Controls 3, which is the way better tech. Lets you build way more factories. It's in a really good tech, but sadly we skipped it, so we cannot get it. Battle Computer Mark III is just better weapons on your ships. Yeah, and ECM jammers I'm not the biggest fan of. They're missile defense. I rarely really use them. Adds 2 levels to defense against enemy missile attacks, yeah. It's not that good. But it's okay, it's sometimes how this game works with the randomized tech trees. Alright, so we're still heavily putting stuff into propulsion, so we can get to range 6 soon. Alright. Also, by the way, if you have questions about this game or if it's unclear what I'm doing, you can ask them in the chat. It's fine. I know this game looks very complicated. I don't think it actually is very complicated, but obviously it looks. There's a lot going on here on the screen. I know. I'm trying to always kind of describe what I'm doing in easy terms, so even though you don't understand like all of these numbers, it's clear what I'm doing. But yeah, if you have any questions or something, you can ask them in the chat. But yeah, so feel free. Okay, yeah, so now we're just kind of waiting for the scouts to arrive. Okay, so SodaCan has built max factories. So factories, you can build 2 times the amount of the planet size in factories. So the planet size is 85. 85 times 2 is 170. So that's the amount of factories we can have on this planet. So this is now maxed out. So now we're gonna spend our production in research. We're gonna put our production into research. Because yeah, so on every planet, these sliders are just the distribution of your production. So my production on this planet is 3, 4. I always mess up these 2 numbers. So yeah, this is the this is the way to get the tutorial in this game. Oh yeah, okay. So I always mess up these 2 numbers. So this is the total production, and this is the actual production adjusted for stuff, basically. How dare I? Oh shit! Don't do me like that. Okay, so our production on this planet is 336, and these sliders are basically just where you like the distribution of this production. So you always want to have something in eco, so you clean up the planet, because you need some production to clean up the pollution on your planet. And then the rest we can just kind of freely divide. We can build factories. And if we have already max factories, it says reserve here. We can build star bases, we can build ships, or we can research. And researching new technologies is really important in this game. So that's what we're doing here. All right, we get news. What do the news say? Where's the news music? Okay. You're hearing the news music, right? I think it's just my headphones. Wait, 1 second. The music. Okay. I think it was just my headphones weren't connected properly. Alright. Yeah, leaders in advanced technology, Cylons, I'm not surprised by that. Their trait is that they're really good at researching, because they're so big brain. But we're third again. Like normally in the early game, the player is always like last in these things because the computer is cheating. So we're doing really well if we're already in third. All right. How far are we on? Oh my god. Yeah, the Klackon have a bad propulsion research rate, so it goes really slow. But yeah, we need that range 6, so I'm just gonna let it stay like this. So this planet we can also terraform now. Let's terraform it. Okay, so there's stuff happening in this galaxy now. I can see 2 enemy ships like over here. Gonna see what this is, but okay, this planet is a Martian planet. So that's the cat race. All right. There's still no sound for me. It's weird. I had sound before. I don't think I changed anything. Sorry. Okay. So sorry. Yeah. As long as you're hearing the sound, it's fine. But it's a little bit. It's a little bit weird. All right. Anyway. So yeah, this is a Martian planet. Yeah, they have a stack of 5 ships here. They have a missile base on this. So there's nothing we can do here. But yeah, good to know. Okay, class 2 deflector shields, that's nice. Let's see what our actual choice is here now. Class 3 deflector shields, okay. Yeah, this has a chance of personal absorption shield, which I would have preferred. But class 3 deflector shields. It's like getting your shields to a higher level is always good. Like I'm not complaining about that. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on here. So green is the Mekla. They're coming like from this angle. Huh. And all right, purple are the Cylon. Okay, so I mean obviously, so the Martians are here, which means they started on something in this cluster. the Cylon sent their scout like here. They might also just be in this cluster. Just came from like this angle. The Mekla, I don't know. Maybe they started here and expanded like to this, and now are coming like here. But yeah, okay. So this is not good. This is what I thought. It's that there are a lot of the computers here. So we really have to. First of all, we really have to get controlled Inferno, so we can get this planet. This is going to be really important. We can't give up this planet. And secondly, let's see if somebody's been here already. Yeah, and these are. Oh no! Wait. That's a battleship. Okay. Okay. Well, obviously this this star system is useless. But yeah, they're sending armed ships already. Okay. Okay. This is getting a little bit interesting here. Alright, let's grow some population on here first. Yeah, put everything into research. Oh, okay, so the Martians are coming down here. Okay. Well, they have 4 scouts. They're a stack of 4 scouts for some reason. 4 scouts are not better than 1 scout. It's just nothing. Alright, that's good though, so we can chase them away. Yep, they're fleeing. Ooh, this is an artifacts planet. So artifact planet means technology points are doubled. Also artifact planets, if you're the first one to scout an artifact planet, you get a free technology. I'm pretty sure we are not the first one to scan this planet, so I don't think we'll get this technology. But it still would be good to get this planet, but there's probably too much going on here. Yeah, so the Martians... Okay, Desert 30, that's not a great planet. Another Inferno-rich planet, so we really want controlled Inferno. Okay. This is a Cylon colony. Oh man, the Cylons having an artifact planet, that's dangerous because again, they already have really good technology research, and now they also have a planet which has doubled the research points. So that's really scary, actually. Yeah, this is okay. So yeah, as I was. This is exactly what I was saying. So there's definitely the Cylons and the Martians are in this cluster. And again, I wouldn't be surprised if there's even like more. So we're backed in our corner. I'm trying to get these 3 planets. That's the important thing now. So defending these 3 planets. So we need to get, first of all, we need to get range 6, obviously. Then we also need some armed ships. How far am I on ion cannon? Not far. So we need planetology, weapons, and propulsion. Those are the 3 things we need right now. So let's actually do like minimal spending on everything else. So propulsion's still the most important for now, but I do also want to have something in planetology and weapons. And then we have to pray that we get controlled Inferno on the next. It's on. Wait, let me. Not that I have it wrong. So planetology. Yeah, so this is the second tier. This is terraforming plus 20, which we are researching right now. And then next one has controlled inferno landings, which we would prefer, but controlled toxic landings would also be fine. So even if we get controlled toxic landings, we can still land on inferno planets because toxic is the higher tier. I have played this game a lot before, yes. Again, it's a game that I think looks more complicated than it actually is, but yeah, getting into it is a little bit hard because the old UI and everything is a little bit overwhelming. I get that. So on this channel, this is the third game that I'm playing, but obviously even before I have played this, I've played this game a lot, and I've watched other people play the game a lot as well. So I don't know this. It didn't have the stupid sign into chat thing earlier. I don't know why it just appeared out of nowhere. So we're gonna kind of crop that. Okay. Yeah, we had the Siegerland planets in our first game. I'm gonna do. I'm currently working on a video where I'm kind of explaining, like, that first. That first game we played, and maybe that clears a little bit more up what we're doing, but yeah. Oops, sorry. Okay. So yeah, I have played this game before. This is why I why I know stuff. But yeah, we also the computers are on the highest difficulty, which is called impossible. It's called impossible. They're very much possible to beat, trust me. But they're cheating. So they are hard to beat. All right. So yeah, we're praying for controlled inferno or controlled toxic, but controlled inferno would be better because it's cheaper. And also ion cannons. But even before, let me just build like really basic, just like small laser ships. So we're just gonna do a small ship. We're just gonna put one basic laser on it. Call it small laser. Wait. Small. Okay. Yeah, this is the most basic weapon design you can do. And we're just gonna do like one stack of those. Yeah, so we can build 27 in one turn. We're just gonna send them here, just so we can defend this planet. Because the Cylons, they research so quickly, they might already have a controlled inferno tech. Okay. Yeah, so, okay, the mech-class attacked me here. The mech-class only send a scout. We can make them retreat. Bye-bye. And now... No, okay, we got one more turn until the Cylons arrive here. Okay. All right, so here's our small stack of ships. We're just gonna send them here. And then put our production back into research. Okay. The bye-bye sounds like whoop. Yeah, for some reason I'm not hearing it. I don't know why I'm not hearing the game sound, to be honest. But it's okay. The sound is not that important in this game. As long as you can hear it, it's fine. Okay, so how this research works is you put the research points in these lamps, and these lamps fill up. And when the lamps are completely filled up, you get a percentage. And this percentage just means this is the chance that I'm having to unlock this technology in the next turn. And this percentage increases with every turn. So right now it's just 5%, so it's a small chance. But with every turn that we're not getting it, the percentage gets higher. And sometimes it can get really annoying if you're like over 80% chance and you're still not hitting the tech. It's really annoying. All right, yeah, have fun making noodles. Of course. Okay. This is a good amount of population. Okay. Yeah, defend that planet. Okay, so we're close to range 6. Okay, so yeah, these are arm chips. This is just our scout, so we have no weapons on here, so we cannot do anything. So I'm just gonna retreat here. Again, this is the useless star system anyway, so who cares? Bye-bye. Okay, now the Cylons attack me. Oh, I should have retreated my ships. Ooh, oh no, they have a big design already. Oh man. Woo. Oh, also I've said it before, even though impossible AI is very, very much beatable, I don't win all the games I'm playing. I'd say my win percentage is maybe like a little bit over half of the games I play, I win. So we were lucky on stream. The first 2 games, I won both games, but I don't win all of the games, so it's yeah. We can the Cylons look extremely strong. I don't like that. Yeah, and again, the Martians are kind of blocking us here from expanding further. Yeah, this is also a Martian planet. I should retreat my scout. Also, if we get range 6, we might actually get into contact with the Cylons and the Martians. We're gonna see. Okay. Alright, so 16% chance. Come on. Ah, damn it. 27% chance to hit range 6. Come on. I should already build a... Now that we're in the rolling percentages, should already build the colony ship so we have it ready. So 34% chance. Come on. Ah, didn't get it on the 34% chance. Okay, Mars bar has finished. It's nice. Come on. It's just the news. I thought we would get it. Silicoid scouts discovered an ancient derelict from which their scientists uncovered numerous weapon and shield technological secrets. Damn, that's not good. But the silicoids don't seem to be that strong for now, so it's okay. But yeah, this game also has these random events that are told to us by the news, and most of them are bad, and most of them are against the player. There are good events though, like this one. But obviously we didn't get it, the silicoid got it. So yeah. These random events also, yeah, they can mess up your games really bad. It's quite frustrating. But also what makes this game fun, so. Okay. So we still haven't hit the tech, so now we're at 51% chance. Come on. And also we're rolling on planetology. So again, pray. Pray that we get controlled Inferno. Okay, so we have the colony ship, but we still don't have the range. Come on. Okay, so we're up to 64%. So now we're we're coin flipping every turn to get that. Okay. Come on. Still, oh my god, please. This is just what I said when like the percentages get like into like the 80% margin, and it's like come on, just give me the friggin' tech. Okay, we got terraforming. Okay, moment of truth, please give me Inferno. Yeah, okay, we hit it. Let's go. Okay. That's lucky. So we got Controlled Inferno. That's really good. So obviously Enhanced Eco Restoration, also good tech, but Controlled Inferno is like... Oh, but we still didn't get the control... Oh my, we still didn't get range 6. Okay, so we're at 92% chance. Come on, okay. I'm terraforming later. I wanna do research first. Okay, please just give it. Finally, okay, with 92% chance, we get range 6. So now we can reach that one planet in the corner. Okay, so range 7, not that important. So now we're gonna take sublight drives that will make all of our ships faster. And yeah, now the... Okay, so with range 6, we got also into contact with the Barathi. You can see the bear design here. So, another race has entered Barathi space. Be careful to not irritate the powerful and wise Emperor Derp. This is also... I love this quirk of this game. Is like when you meet the other alien races, they usually just start by insulting you. I don't know. I always think this is the funniest shit. All right. Okay, they're the only ones we can get. I thought we maybe also get in range for the Martians. Okay. Okay. So first, let's send our colony ship here. Take 7 turns. But that's okay. Next, let's terraform our planets. With our production bonuses, terraforming is extremely cheap to do. So we can still actually put a lot into research while we're terraforming our planets. Yeah, so terraforming our planets, again, it makes our planets bigger. We can have more population. And with more population, we can have more production. So... yeah, and so unlike a lot of other grand strategy games, there's actually you don't really have money management in this game, which I think is what makes this game actually kind of accessible. So you don't need to like micromanagement all your money and your spending and stuff. It's all just production. So production is basically the money, but everything is kind of calculated by itself. So I think that this is also what I love about this game, is that the micromanaging is kind of kept to a minimum. Especially if you play like me on like medium galaxies. If you play on like huge galaxies, yeah, okay, there's a lot of micromanaging involved. But I do prefer the more smaller planets. Okay, let's see where the Barathi are. So. Oh, wow, the Barathi have more planets than I hoped they would. So, the white flags are where the Barathi are. So they have this part of the galaxy and then like one random planet over here. That's a good amount of planets. That's what, like 7 planets? Damn. Yeah. We can hope for 7 planets. Goddamn fucker. Yeah, exactly. Imagine if like alien races contact like the humans now, and then we just send Alex Jones to greet them. That's the equivalent here. All right. What? I wanted to do something. Okay, yeah, I think I just wanted to look at the Barathi. Okay, so we are neutral with them. For some reason, I thought we were unease with the Barathi. But, I mean, I'm not complaining. Yeah, this is the politics screen. not politics, the diplomacy. That's the word I was searching for. Here we can look at the other races. We can look at our relationship with them. It's basically this slider. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, the slider, I guess. It's just how our relations are with, how much they like us. And then we can also go into this report and see their personality, which is erratic. So every computer race also has a personality. Most of them are variations of they hate you. And yeah. Also the filters. I think I've eased up on the filters, but I don't know. Maybe that word still gets filtered. I think I did turn off a lot of the filters of YouTube chat, but I don't know. Okay, so Borathis, yeah, they have erratic personality. So erratic personality, that's my least favorite personality for the computer to have. It basically just means they're very unpredictable. Like, even if you have good relations with them, they will just sometimes declare war on you, like, for no reason. And yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, if we spy on them, we can also see what technology they have, but yeah, we haven't spied on them yet. I'm thinking of asking them for a trade deal. So we can also speak to them. Greetings from Derp, Emperor of the Borathis. Also, every species have their own like theme music, but sadly I cannot hear it right now, but you should be able to hear it. All right, and now we can do diplomacy. Yeah, so I do want a trade agreement. Yeah, okay, they agree to the trade agreement. It's really good. Let's not do anything else for now. We can see what technology, if they want to trade some technology. Ooh, nuclear engines wouldn't be too bad. I mean, we are researching sublight engines, which are better, but that's gonna take a while until we get them. And nuclear engines makes our ships faster, and that makes a big difference. Let's see what they want for this. If they want a cheap technology, I will give it to them. Yeah, I think reduced industrial waste 80. I think that's a trade we're gonna take. Improved terraforming plus 20 might give them too much of an advantage because they have so many planets. But yeah, reduced industrial waste 80. That's a good trade. So I like that. Aren't Rottweilers? First of all, Baratheons. Do you mean Bulrathi? I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be bears, but they're not bears, right? They're an alien species, so maybe they've taken inspiration from different things. Okay, so we've made a deal, and what the trade deal basically does is it starts off weakening our production, but with every turn it makes plus in our production. So at the start we'll make it's actually bad to have that, but over time it will make plus. So we can see on this planet screen, we can see how much we make from our trade deals, which right now is minus 75. But again, every turn this number goes up until 250, which is the maximum thing that we've agreed on. Yeah, but after some time we'll make money off that, and it strengthens our relationship with the Borathi. All right. I think we could also do a non-aggression pact with them because they're so far away. but I don't think we need to do it for now. The problem with non-aggression pacts is that if you have a non-aggression pact, you cannot stop the other race from landing on planets. And oftentimes, especially in the early game, you really want to stop the computer from taking more planets. So you don't want to do the non-aggression pacts, but they're so far away, there's no planets that they could like steal from us. So yeah, actually we can ask them. Let's see if they agree. Okay, they decline anyway, so that's fine. Okay, so I think we can next turn here. That was a big turn, but yeah. So let's put stuff out of proportion and put a lot into planetology. Like all of it. When we are rolling on the put a little bit more into weapons. Oops, sorry. A little bit more into weapons. But yeah, now we want to get that controlled inferno as fast as possible, so we can snag this planet and this planet before the Cylons and the Martians get there, or anyone else who might be around. Okay, yeah. All right. So terraforming is done. Wait. It's a little bit annoying with the sliders here. Alright, let's just put everything into here. Okay, let's not think about this too hard. Let's just do one. Keep this a little bit into research. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going into detail here with the sliders because that's probably really boring and just confusing. So, all right. This is done. How many factories do I need here? 6 more factories? Yeah. Can do like this. That should also be fine. Okay. Okay. So maxing out all of the planets and developing tree. I'm gonna turn on the lights in my room very quickly. 1 second. Okay, yeah, it's starting to get pretty dark outside, so I just had to turn on my lights really quickly. Okay. Why? Okay. You can see much better now. That's great. All right. Yeah, I think for now we're just waiting on the technologies. So we got news. Please, nothing too bad. Okay. Yeah, now we're starting to fall behind in technology. That's to be expected. Yeah, nothing to panic about. Okay, so we got this colony. Which was the kernel again that we wanted to name the colony after? Let me scroll up. It's been so long. Dovchenko and oops, sorry. Okay, we're renaming it later. Okay, so here we have the Martians, the cat girls. The Martian Empire greets the Klackons warmly and hopes that you will prosper under our rule. Oh, that's so passive aggressive. What the fuck? Yeah, we're gonna rule you. I hope you're having fun with that. All right. So they probably have like either aggressive or xenophobic I'm gonna guess it's one of those. Yeah, it's aggressive. Xenophobic is also one, a trait they can have. So aggressive sounds like a bad trait, but I'd actually argue it's the least bad of the not good traits. So there are two traits. There are pacifist and there's another one trait that's just like a positive trait. And then there's like a bunch of negative traits. And aggressive is probably the best of the negative traits. So that's not too bad. Okay, so they're in an alliance with the Silicoids and the Cylons. Oh no. Huh. Right. Don't like that. So let's see. Okay, they don't have a lot of planets though. They only have these 4 planets. Okay. So the Cylons are like around here. They have a good amount of planets, we know that. And the Silicoids might just be like in this corner then. That's the best guess I have. Alright, we're not on too good terms with them, but let's see if they at least agree to a trade deal. Okay. They agree to a trade deal. Oh, and let's also see what technology they have, just for fun. Proved eco, yeah, I could take that. No. I'm not giving them range 6 for improved eco. Improved eco is the... Wait, let me look at the manual again really quick. Improved eco is the first, right? I'm not mixing that up. Yeah, it's the first one. If it was enhanced eco, then I would have maybe done it, but it's just improved eco. So, forget it. Okay. Yeah, so our trade deals are destroying our economy for now, but again, they're gonna pay off later. And it's worth it to do for the relations. All right. So we're gonna send some population, maybe like 25. This is 9 turns though. That's so long. Okay. So let's do 10 million from here. Okay. So we're getting close. We should be rolling on Controlled Inferno. Oh, so I forgot to switch the screen. I'm sorry. So yeah, we're rolling on Planetology now. Yeah, I really want to do the thing with the secondary screen where you can see the manual, because I do think it's important for this game to look at the manual from time to time. I have to like manually switch it back, and I kind of forget sometimes. But I did put the screen at least small in the corner, so even if I forget it for like 1 or 2 turns, you can still at least kind of see if anything important is happening. But you didn't miss anything important. All right, and I wanted to rename this planet to Dovchenko. Oh, all right. So it's its name now. Martian dressed like she's hitting the clubs. I mean, we talked about this in the in the Atari stream as well. Well, it's a game from the 90s aimed at boys. So obviously the one female design that they have is like, obviously they're gonna have the titty window and stuff like that. It's the sexy cat. You sure? Yeah, and I am pretty sure that's like the only female design in the game. All right. I did more. So we have 25 now on their way. That's fine as a head start. Ooh, there's a Martian fleet here. Oh, I think they're gonna try to get this. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting any. They might also go here. All right, let's look very carefully when I press next turn where this is going, if it's going here or here. And I don't really want to pull. This is also taking forever to pop, so I don't have any ships here to defend this. Yeah, they could just blow up my colony here. I'd say I'd ask them for a non-aggression pact, but then they might be able to land on this planet. And even a non-aggression pact, even sometimes the AI just ignores the non-aggression pact and destroys your colony anyways. This is not, I don't like this. These are 2 large ships. I don't think I can win this with my 27 small lasers. So we might just need to hope that the Martians don't do anything too bad here. Let's just ask them for a non-aggression pact. They will probably decline anyway, but let's see. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So they're going here, and there's another ship they're probably sending here. I don't like this. And we still don't have the weapon, the new weapon tech. Oh, damn it. Okay. Yeah, they're definitely gonna blow up this colony, and I don't think there's anything I can do about it. And they're even sending reinforcements here. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do about this now. I think let's just focus on getting this planet. Let's hope that the Martians don't have colonized Inferno. We could. It's a lot of resources for spies. And let's just say they don't have controlled Inferno, because if they had, then they would have gotten this planet earlier. So maybe we can still get this planet even if the Martians take this one. Yeah. And it's just changing the percentages a little bit. Come on, coin flip, give me weapons. Yeah, I mean, this is just by... Obviously, they're gonna destroy this colony. Okay, they haven't destroyed this colony yet. They might try to invade this with ground troops. Yeah, but my colony transports are gonna get shut down by these ships. So still have not gotten this, even though we've been basically coin flipping for like 5 turns or something. This game can sometimes mess you over real bad. There's also some ships here. Yeah, their fleet is obviously way stronger than my fleet. Well, my fleet is non-existent, so I really want to get the friggin' iron cannons before I build up the fleet of ships, but I'm not getting anything. Yeah, there's the troop transport, so they're gonna take this by ground forces. So let's not build any factories here, so they don't steal any of my tech. Yeah. Okay, finally we get the iron cannon. Okay. I really like Mars Driver as a weapon, because it halves the effectiveness of enemy shields, which means it stays good for like a very long time. Like even if the enemies have really strong shields, we can still use it. Also, it's part of the Orion strat, so that's a little bit of a bonus here. So let's go Master Driver. Okay, so this is the first election. With how the alliances are going, let's see what's happening. We might just lose on like this election. if all of the AIs are like in one alliance, you sometimes just lose on the first election. So let's see what's happening here. I have no idea. I kind of hope we're not nominated, but let's just see. Okay, so we're not nominated. I like that, because that means most of the time the AI then kind of splits up their votes on the two AIs. So nobody wins. Yeah, and let's just hope the Cylons don't have a big alliance. Okay, so it's 25 votes. Let's go to the secondary screen, because we have our trusty calculator. Okay, so it's 25 votes maximum, and you need 2/3 of the votes to win the game. So that means 25 divided by 3, and then times 2. So 16.6, which is gonna be rounded up. So 17 votes. So if somebody gets 17 votes, they win. The Barathis only have 5 votes though, so I don't. Yeah, let's just see what happened. Let's see how many votes the Cylons have. Okay, the Mekla vote for the Barathi. They're probably in an alliance or something. Alright, Martians abstain, so maybe their alliance with the Cylon broke. Otherwise, they would have voted for the Cylons. Alright, yeah, see, the AI kind of splits their vote up, which is good for us. Yeah, these are the Silicoids. They vote for the Cylons. They have 3 votes. The Martians also had 3 votes. Science have 6 votes, so they have the biggest population of the galaxy. They vote for themselves, obviously. Okay, so yeah, I have 4 votes. So this is an interesting decision now, because if you vote for an AI, that will actually really boost up your diplomatic relations. However, if you vote against an AI, that one will very much weaken your diplomatic relations with them. Silicoids are the Oscar the Grouch race. They're like rock aliens. They're rocks, basically. So I do want to vote for the Barathi here. Obviously, nobody's gonna win if I vote for them, because I only have 4 votes, and nobody's gonna get at 17 votes. And if I vote for the Barathi, that will strengthen our bond. Maybe we can do like a non-aggression pact. I mean, the Cylons are near. I don't. We haven't met the Cylons yet. I'm actually not sure how it affects your diplomacy if you haven't met the alien yet. If it's like if it still hurts. I might just abstain. Abstaining just does nothing. I definitely do not want to piss off the board. I also don't want to piss off. I'm just gonna abstain. I'm just gonna. Nobody's pissed off at me then. I don't want to go to war with anybody. All right. All right. Here are my transports, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna get shot down by this fleet here. Okay, so we got the ion cannons, right? So let's actually build like some ships here. We could build small ships with ion cannon, or we could just straight up do large ships. I mean, with our production, I think we can just build large ships. Okay. Yeah, this is the design, the ship design screen. We have weapons, specials. These are like the base stats, basically. This is how big your ships are. So we always put battle scanner on ships if we can, because then we can scout the enemy's designs, which is very useful. And if that's not useful enough, it also raises your attack level by 1. So it just means you deal more damage. And it's also very cheap. So there's basically no reason to not have this on a large ship design. Right. Let's do the heavy ion cannons. Let's just, for the meme, we're going to put heavy ion cannons and we're going to put nuclear engines. Maneuver 2. Yeah, this is how my maneuver 2 means. Maneuver means how much spaces you can move in one turn. How many heavy ion cannons can I put on here? 6. What if I put a shield on here? 5. Yeah, okay, I think that's very worth it. Okay, and we're also going to put a battle computer on here to raise our attack level by 1, even more. So, oh, my keyboard is a little bit, okay, ion, large. Build that chip. All right. How many turns for one of these ships? 2. Okay, that's good. That's good. So we're gonna. Okay, right. We still need some research because we don't have controlled inferno yet. So we're just building them on trash for now. Yeah. Okay, so that's controlled inferno. Okay. Yeah, okay, so soil enrichment is definitely what we want here. It converts standard planets to fertile environments, which means it's gonna have really good population growth and it's gonna raise the size of the planet. Always a really good tech to have. Basically, the only time when this is not good is if you have a lot of hostile planets. But most of our planets are standard environment, so we really want this. That's a really good tech. Yeah, my transports were destroyed by the orbiting ship. That's what I thought. Okay. let's go here. So now we have the text that we desperately needed. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it just kind of on everything for now. There's no tech that we like desperately need now, so we're just kind of go balanced here. So these currency transport are really slow, but I think our ships are not fast enough to get here. Even if they were, one large ship is not enough to kill this fleet. Yeah, I think we just have to give Dovchenko up. Okay, but let's build a few of the large iron ships on like all of our planets. So we have a little bit of a fleet because yeah, the Martians they scare me. Not gonna lie. Yep, transport. Okay. Yep. So they're the Martians are invading me, and they should definitely be able to take this. Yep. Okay. Peace unto you, and honey, the Cylons desire a future free of conflict and strife. So yeah, the Cylons most of the time have positive personalities, so they don't insult you immediately. Okay, so let's see what the Cylons have. They're the strongest force in this galaxy. Yeah, so the Cylons, they started here and then expanded upwards. Yeah, and there's still all of this. So what would be cool is if the Barathi and the Cylons were at war. I would really like that. Also if the Martians and the Cylons were at war. So we might just ask them. Okay, so the Cylons and the Barathis are in an alliance. Okay. So they're pacifist. All right. Diplomat. What's my trade income? Still bad. Okay. Let's see what technology they have. Obviously, they have good technology. Proved. That's just improved eco again. I mean, sublight drives. That's what we're researching right now. But I would definitely just take sublight drives right now. They want controlled inferno. I mean, let's not give it to them yet. What do they want for improved? They just want controlled inferno. Yeah, we're not giving them controlled inferno yet, because then they would immediately try to take like these two planets, probably. Like definitely this one. Wait, do we have controlled inferno? Yeah, okay. So let's build the Inferno colony. Bam. Yeah. Put trash on that so it's fast. Put the ion. All right. And then I still think this is now out of range, though. Oh, no, wait, my colony transports are... No! This might be a disaster. Oh, no, okay. Oh, shit, okay, yeah, this... Oh, no, this is really bad. So, let me explain. So, I was sending these colony ships when this was my colony, right? And I was just population transport. However, this is now a Martian colony because they took it over. But now my colony transports will be used as an invasion of this planet. And if you invade a planet, that's immediately a declaration of war. Like, the Martians will be just pissed and declare war on me immediately. That's really... So my only hope is that they still have their fleet orbiting here, and the fleet is shooting down my colony transports. If they shoot down my colony transports, nothing will happen. If they pulled away their fleet, though, and my colony transports go through and invade this planet, that's a declaration of war. And again, I don't want to be in an early game war with the Martians. Oh my god, look at their fleet strength. No. Let's hope that they still have their ships in orbit. Their technology, they're really behind on technology. Oh, Jesus. That's bad. Okay, well, gonna see what's happening next turn. Do I have reserve spending? I do. So let's put reserve spending into trash, so it hopefully... No, it's still 2 turns, okay. I was hoping that if I boost the production of this planet, we could maybe build this in 1 turn. Sadly, we can't. Well, there it is. That's a declaration of war. Yeah, also, there's no way to retreat. But we have a second... We might just retake this colony because we have a second transport coming in next turn. And they only have 3 population left. Yep, there it is. Prepare to perish beneath the wake of the Martian storm. Ambassador recalled. Yep, so now we're at war with the Martians. Damn. This is one thing that also the AI very much has over you, because they can just like invade your planets just like that. Like the Martians invaded my planet without declaring war on me first. But you cannot invade somebody without automatically going to war with them. So, first off, let's ask the Cylons to declare war on the Martians. Declaration of war on another race. Alright, they decline. Yeah, so, sometimes they do it. Can you invoke oopsie daisies? Yeah. I mean, who hasn't made that mistake before, right? Accidentally invading another colony. Okay, let's do a trade agreement. The Cylons reject our trade agreement. Come on. Okay, well, that's not nice. Maybe the Borathi will declare war on the Martians, but the Borathi are so far away, I don't think that makes a big difference. Okay. So they declare war on the Martians. Okay, but they do not want a non-aggression pact with us. That's fair, that's okay. Sorry. Very good technologies. Improved Industrial Tech 9, I would take that. Yeah, you can have Deep Space Scanner. I don't even know what the AI wants with like better vision. Like I'm pretty sure the AI does not have the same vision stuff as me, so yeah. Okay, improved Industrial Tech 9 just means it's cheaper to build factories. I mean, at this point it's not that important for me, but you know, you take what you can get, right? Okay, goodbye. Alright, let's send some spies on the Martians. If you're at war with somebody, you might as well just spy on them. Alright. Okay, let's see if we can actually retake this. I mean, even if I retake this, I don't know if I want to actually defend this. To be honest, I think, I mean, they don't have Controlled Inferno, obviously. Okay, also I should build some star bases. Yeah, we're gonna take this planet. Yeah. 3 factories captured, but no tech, sadly. Oh, it's another election. Oh, I did not look at the year. Okay. So it's probably gonna be like similar to the last election. Yep. Barathis vote for themselves. Mekla abstain. Martians vote for Barathis. So it's 17 again. I don't think the Barathis can get to 17. Yep, because the Cylons are voting for themselves. Okay. Well, again, we would piss somebody off. To be honest, I'd rather be allied with the. I'm gonna vote for the not the Martians. I'm sorry, for the Cylons, because they're so close. I really want them to be at war with the Martians. And I want to be allied with them. And the Barathis, they're a little bit further away. Yeah. So the Barathis are gonna be pissed, but it's fine. So we vote for the Cylons. Obviously, they're not gonna win with that. All right, and now the Barathis. Oh no, they sometimes they actually send you a message if you vote against them, and they're like, "Oh, how dare you vote against me?" But yeah, see, we went from neutral to unease, because we voted against them. It should be fine. Also, they're erratic anyway, so at some point in the game, they're probably gonna declare war on me anyway. So, all right. Oh, wait, are they already at war with the Martians? Oh, they might already be at war with the Martians. Oh, all right, let's go. Okay. So, the Cylons are at war with the Martians. What I do have to look out for, by the way, is the Cylons and the Barathi are in a alliance. So, if I'm in the council vote, if I'm the candidate, they vote for each other and they have a lot of votes. But yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't have a great population, so I'm fine with not being in the council right now. But the problem that I'm seeing is that we're really stuck in this corner. Like, we probably have to go to war with the Martians at some point anyway, because we just have these planets. And, well, at some point, we can maybe take Orion. But, like, that's way later. And, yeah, there's really nothing else we can get here. So they're sending their fleet down here. Okay, so here's our Inferno colony ship. Alright. Yeah, I'm not researching anything right now because I want to build up a little bit of a fleet here. Yeah, but it's still the question what I'm... I think I want to build up Proteus. And... It's... Yeah, I'm thinking what to do with Dovchenko. Do I actually fight or try to fight over that planet or not? It's like... Yeah, these early game wars I really want to avoid because the... again, look at the fleet strength of the Martians, and we would need to put a lot of resources into that war that we would probably lose anyway. So, I don't know. I'd rather just defend Proteus and just, like, take that. I mean, they're not sending a lot right now. Like, I'm getting a little bit greedy here, maybe, but it's like, okay, maybe I can send something here. Right, the Martians wanted to give me sublight drives, right? Let's get sublight drives because those make our troop transports faster. And now we can give them controlled inferno because we'll be taking that planet anyway. So now we can give it to them. Right. Alright, let's do fusion drives. Okay, they still don't want. Okay, but they do agree to a trade deal. Alright, that's something. That's nice. Okay. That is something indeed. Okay, let's put an ion cannon here. And then next turn we'll have faster troop transports. Alright, there's another large ion here. Let's send that to Proteus though. Okay. Alright, there's the Martian colony transport. Okay. Yeah, see, and now it's 3 turns only for these troop transports. So let's put. All right, I'm gonna try it. Let's put a good amount of population on here. Yeah, rebuild this population first. Okay. Yeah, so this lands here. Okay. So we got Proteus. I think earlier, you have a name. I think earlier there was a suggestion for a sandwich. Oh wait, was there another suggestion? So we're not getting that many things here. Yeah, just if you have any better suggestions, you can we can rename that planet. Okay, yeah, this colony ship is in orbit, but it's not. It's just a colony ship. I mean, it's it can't destroy this. Okay. Let's pull some troops, not troops, some colony. Right, it's a small planet, so we don't need that much population to jumpstart it. And it's a rich planet, and with the Klackon bonus, this is gonna produce factories so fast. And then we can use this planet to build what's it called? To build like ships really fast. So we can just build a big fleet. This is why I love these rich planets, because you can just kind of idle shipbuilding on them, and you can build so many ships. Right. Okay. And now we're gonna send again a big fleet of troop transports. It is risky what I'm doing here, but I really think we need these planets down here. Right. Do they have controlled inferno? They don't. That's actually really important. They have neutron pellet gun, but like other than that, they really have bad technology. So they have a big fleet, but they don't have a lot of scary stuff on that fleet. So yeah, I think we can kind of contest them here. Yeah, send that large iron here. So then we get 3 large irons on here. And then send 1 down. Okay. Alright. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, so this is a colony ship. They do have rockets on here, but it's bad rockets, and it's just a colony ship. So we are way better. Let's try to dodge the missiles though by pulling them through the asteroid fields. So sometimes if missiles go through asteroid fields, they actually get destroyed. Oh, they're attacking the planet. Okay, alright, well. Okay, 12 damage, that's not a lot. Pew! Okay, 9 damage, that's also not a lot. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah. Okay, so there is a large design that might have some stuff on it. But again, they don't actually have like good technology. Like they might have a large ship, but I mean, neutron pellet gun is strong. Don't get me wrong. But like other than that, they don't really have anything scary on there. So, do I have reserve spending? I don't. Okay. That's okay. Alright, there is one coming down. Right. Yeah, just 5. Let's send 10 million. Okay. So do we have more? Oh, I did not mean to build a second Inferno colony. I could send that Inferno colony on this planet, and then later we can take this planet with it. But I don't want to take the. Wait, I mean the Martians can't invade it. Okay, so we're just gonna make a new colony here, because the Martians they don't have the controlled Inferno, so they cannot actually contest this planet. All right. So this is a 35 colony transport. They might actually, this one ship might not be enough to actually hold off all of these. So some might go through the barrier. How many do I have? So that's 20, 10, 20, 15. The Martians might take that colony again on the next turn. but we'll definitely get it back later. But yeah, let's send even more. 15 and like 20 again. Okay. Alright. This is going down, it's correct. Scout. Okay. Alright, okay, our spies, we're now able to steal. Oh, we definitely we wanna try to steal neutron pellet gun. That would be so big. It wouldn't be that. Would it be big? Now I'm doubting myself. Because we are researching Mass Driver, and Mass Driver is just a better version of neutron pellet gun. No, it's I mean, I think the other ones, they didn't have a lot in the other ones, so we're trying to just get that. All right. We got neutron pellet gun. Here's our the the spy Klackons, the spy design. They have like a cloak. You could call them Klackons, haha. And they have a CD-ROM for some reason. That's where the neutron pellet gun is saved. Unlike a CD-ROM. Okay, so 22, yeah, they might take this planet. I think I only have like 8. No, I have 25. Oh shit, yeah, we should be able to defend this. Yeah, okay, wow. Yeah, we got one transport at the same time as the Martian transport, so nice, we were able to defend this actually. So we have, just very quick reminder how ground combat works. So basically, it's always a coin flip if the Martian troops get destroyed or the if like the either one is getting destroyed. So it's basically a coin flip, and then you got basically modifiers to give you a little bit of a better percentage. So hand lasers, for example, give you +5 points, which means the coin flip now becomes a 55 to 45 chance. However, the Martians also have hand lasers, so those two just cancel them out. So it's 50-50 again. We have the same armor, so it's 50-50 again. However, the defender always gets a bonus, I think a +10 bonus. So basically the coin flip was 60 to 40 in our favor now. So even though we had roughly the same amount of troops here, I had 25, they had 22, we came out on top because our coin flip. We just had the better chance. Yeah, and I think the defender bonus is +10. It might even be +20. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, there's a defender bonus. Okay. Yeah, so here's their fleet that they're sending. I'm still refitting the factories. Yeah, I cannot build a starbase. That's to be expected, but okay. I don't know if I can defeat this fleet, to be honest, with my like 2 large ions I have. I think I'm gonna pull my 2 large ions from here. Do I have another one lying around? No. Okay. Let's build more ions. Okay. And Sandwich is getting more population. Okay. Right, those should take a few turns to get here, so yeah, I think they take like 2 more turns to get here. All right, so now we got okay. We don't have reserve. Damn. It's 4 turns for a starbase. Yeah. But I think they'll be faster than 4 turns. So let's see if we can do 1 turn of reserve spending. Yeah, because we could get these in 3 turns with the reserve spending, I'm pretty sure. I think if this is reserve spending, that's enough. Okay. Okay, okay. One second. Shit, it's still 2 turns. Fuck. Okay. Shit, man. I should have done. Damn it. Okay, so let me just explain what I did. So, if you have max factories and you put your production into industry, you get reserve spending. A reserve spending is here, and it's basically like leftover production that you can transfer to a planet. So I was hoping to get enough reserve spending to make this, instead of 2 turns, just 1 turn. Because then we would have a star base on this. Which would really help us defend this. Yeah, sadly, it wasn't enough reserve spending, so that it's still 2 turns. Maybe, okay. Okay. We can pull out of eco. Okay. No, never mind. Okay, we got it. Okay. All right. Whew. Okay, we got a large iron here. Yeah, they're now also attacking sandwich. Ooh, okay. 4 turns. They can attack this planet. They cannot take over this planet. But they could still destroy our colony. I do have my small ships and 1 ion on here. Okay, so it's battle time. All right. So here's our planet, and yeah. Okay, let's scan. Let's see what they have. Because again, they don't have very scary technology, but I mean, still, you know, they can be superior in numbers. So I have a V rocket, 1 heavy laser, 4 rockets, 4 lasers, 2 missiles. A lot of missiles. We can try to dodge the missiles through the asteroid fields. Okay, what do I want to shoot at first? These only have 2 charges, so they will fire their 2 charges and then retreat. The colony ship also, they will fire their 1 charge and then retreat immediately. So they have 5 charges. So this one is the most dangerous, the Walkhead design. So it's this one. So we will shoot at that first. Oh, 36 damage. That's a good amount of damage. Okay, 20 damage. Okay, dodge up. Okay. Yeah, they're shooting all of their rockets. I'm just trying to dodge them around the asteroid field. We might lose 1 here. Okay, see, one missile was eaten up. That's what we want. Okay. Okay, I think they're starting to retreat. Wait, do they have... They do have heavy lasers on it. I also have heavy lasers though. 12 damage. Okay. Yeah, we can shoot them and get 1 here. Oh. Yeah, these 9 also have heavy lasers. I don't know if they can deal damage to my planet, because then I would just retreat these. Yeah, let's see if I can blow these up. 1. Damn it. Oh, they defeated my missile base already. I'm stupid. Damn it. Alright, let's destroy 1 of these first. Bam. And now let's target these, because they have less HP. Oh, nice. We got 3 of them. Okay. Oh, this is actually kind of close, but I think we win this. Come on, heavy lasers. Yeah, they don't deal a lot of damage. Okay, nice, we got him. Okay. Ooh, 8 damage. Okay, yeah, we win this. Oh, let's go. Okay, they get 1, but it's okay. Whew, okay. Well, successfully defended it. For now. Next stressful defense is coming up here. They got 3 of with the war cats. Yeah, I think. Yeah, okay. All right. So Dovchenko seems to be good for now. Alright, and now they're attacking Sandwich. Okay, so their diplomat is back, so I'm just gonna ask them if they want peace. Nope, okay. Was worth a try. They have improved robotic controls 3, so if our spies manage to steal something from them again, we definitely wanna try to do the computers. Planetology is also decent. Improved eco. Why not? Okay. But this takes 2 turns. Right. We can like relocate. With the relocate button, if you build new ships, they will automatically go to that planet. Wait, I was still putting this into a reserve. Okay, so let's put the reserve spending here. And continue build stuff. Okay. Right. And let's build Dovchenko up so we can have some missile bases there. Okay. So we got this colony. If you have naming suggestions, you can put them in chat. Yeah, I don't... I mean, I could transport from Dovchenko, to be honest. Chenko has a lot of population, has way more population than factories. Need to build up factories first. Oh, wait, they bypass Sandwich. Oh, shit, where are they going? Are they going to Trash? Well, Trash can build up defense really quickly. That's not a problem. Oh man, I really thought they were attacking Sandwich, but it doesn't seem to be. Huh. Okay. Oreo, okay, sure. I mean, shouldn't we save Oreo if we get Orion, though? I kind of want to save Oreo if we get Orion, and then name Orion Oreo. But alright. Ice cream. Alright, we can do ice cream. Oh, whoops. Okay. Okay, so okay, so we're building 1 missile base per turn. That's good. There's another fleet. Okay, this is already maxing out factories here. Yeah, and we can also build defense really. So let's build some defense if they attack Sandwich. Which they might. Yeah, at that point, maybe we should just build a few missile bases on like all of our planets, to be honest. Just to be safe. They're going down. They're going to the hill. Interesting. Okay, well, in that case, I think... let's build some ships and send them there. Oops. Yeah, I don't think they're attacking Sandwich. Countries on Sandwich are named after sandwich ingredients. Yeah, of course. Definitely. Okay, let's put like 5 million more. It's a hostile planet. Let's put like 10 million. Okay. I would just, yeah, I don't have, well, I'm gonna have 2 missile bases and 1 large ion. And also a scout. But, not great. I'm just gonna ask the Martians for peace, like, in every turn. Yeah, because we have what we want. Like, we've got those 2 planets. The rest of this war is just gonna be us defending. And like, you see, we're putting so many resources into this war. We could have like we're so far behind on tech because we're not researching anything. This is why I always want to stay out of early game wars. Because like the other races are researching so much technology, and we're just so far behind because we have to build all of these ships that are just gonna get destroyed. So, yeah. This is why I do not like fighting these early game wars. Oh, they didn't arrive yet. Okay, nice. So we got 2 ion ships here. You have to leave. All right. What time is it anyway? Okay, it's. I think I'm just gonna fight off this fleet here, and then I'm also gonna stop for today. There's still a little bit of stuff I have to do. But yeah, thanks for being here. I'm just gonna see if I can fight this off, and then I'm also gonna take a break here. And then we're gonna continue probably next week, I'm gonna guess. But yeah. All right, let's see. Yeah, so it's, ooh, this is, oh no, it's like the same design as before, or like very similar at least. I must also leave soon. Yeah, again, I'm gonna play for like 10 more minutes. Oh, you have a film shoot. Oh, that's right, you have a film shoot. Yeah, I heard about that. It's okay. I'm just gonna see what happens here. Yeah, we're gonna shoot at the small ones first. Oops. And then, yeah, we can also try to outrun The 44 damage. Shit, that's a lot. Ah, fuck yeah, they... Oh, shit. I'm gonna retreat here, I think. I cannot... I don't think I can... I mean, these ones don't have any missiles left. This one, but it's just nuclear missiles. And I'm gonna try to fight this here. Because I think this is the last barrage of like actually good weapons they have. I mean, their lasers are dealing 35 damage. No, I cannot fight this, never mind. Let's see if I can save my ship. Okay, shit. That's bad. Well, all right. I'm just gonna stop here, and we're gonna have to think about this next week. Let's save this game. Make a Klackon. Do I have? No, I don't have a Klackon save game already. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So next week, we're gonna see how we're dealing with this attack. Okay, I cannot ask them for peace. All right, but thanks for being here. This is a tricky game. I'm not the biggest fan of the position we're in. Our population is growing though, but yeah. We're gonna see how we deal with this next time, and how we deal with this friggin' war that we're still in. Yeah, this is why everybody hates the Martians. It's just dealing with them, man. It's not nice. All right, but thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. We're gonna continue this game. And yeah, true. This is why everybody hates the Martians. Exactly this. You have a nice time at the film shoot. And we're gonna see each other soon again. Bye bye.